Okay, welcome to the video. We're going to talk about a homemade electrolyte formula, which you can you can make at home. It's going to set you back maybe £30, $30, roughly around that much for your initial investment. But what you're going to gain from this is something which is like 4p a serving. You're probably only going to have it like once every single training session or every single cardio session. So that's a pretty good amount. Like compare that to pre-workout. They're completely different things, by the way. But compare it to pre-workout, and you're paying like $1, £1 a serving. So this is a pretty good like value for money. Why do you use electrolytes? That's a good question. I'm not going to start telling you how to make this snake juice. That's what it's called. I'm not going to tell you how to make it without letting you know what this can actually benefit you, or how this can actually benefit you. So when we're working out, when we're working hard, I don't know if you've noticed, but sometimes we start to sweat, and like we can sweat a lot. Like I've had moments where my entire face is like, and my hair is just soaked. Like it, it can get better, especially cardio. Like if I hop if I hop on the elliptical, I'm about to my body's gonna. So what we can do is we can take electrolyte water and we can replenish our body to regain that the natural like electrolyte balance that our body demands, that it requires, that it thrives off, that it loves. And so an easy way to do that is just by making your own snake juice, your own electrolyte formula. This was something which was originally made for keto. All these keto guys are like, I'm fasting, but I need to drink. Like the intermittent fasters who do like week-long intermittent fasts, they were getting health problems because they would continue exercising and they would lose all the salts, and things would pop up, and it wouldn't be like the sort of thing they wanted. So they made this. Someone made this snake juice. I can't remember who. There'll be a link in the description for like the video I found it from there, and it's basically just I've kind of got my own personal one here. I mixed it all up in this like container, make it easy to serve myself, but it is a teaspoon of potassium chloride, half a teaspoon of Epsom salts, and then half a teaspoon of just regular salt. It can be iodinized salt if you want. It can also be sea salt. It can be Himalayan. It can be pink salt. Whatever you really want. It's up to you. And so what you would do is you put that all into just 1 liter of water. You'd shake it around, and you would get this concoction which probably tastes pretty gross at first. It kind of tastes like the ocean, like the sea. Like if you've ever been swimming and you kind of taste a bit of the water, that's what it kind of tastes like. But this is something where when you're working out in the gym, when you're trying to keep your levels high, when you're trying to reduce the odds like a cramp, when you're trying to really work at your best, it's gonna kick in. It's gonna work. And a kind of side benefit is you get these like insane pumps because sodium is very, very good for the pump, and the pumps you get when you drink this, it's insane. It's incredible. But yeah, give it a try, man. It's something where it can be very useful, especially when you're doing those cardio sessions. You can be left feeling really, really like destroyed, and an easy way to improve that recovery and even to like elongate your session is just with this like electrolyte formula, right? Because when you start drinking it, when you're like close to dehydration or you're at there, I mentioned this in another video, but it's like nectar of the gods. Like that's the only way I can describe it, because it is the most amazing sensation ever, and it just kind of like the speed at which you drink this thing at is too quick. It's ridiculous. I have this water bottle here, and I kid you not, like the half a liter would be gone instantly when I'm like that dehydrated, or like that needing these electrolytes, because your body craves this. It's at such a balance where your body knows it can like consume and consume and consume without any like adverse effects. So yeah, give it a try. I hope you enjoy it. You just try it once. You're just gonna buy yourself a couple ingredients, see what happens, and it's gonna go well. Also, make sure it's food grade Epsom salts. Make sure all of it's food grade, because you're consuming it. You're not throwing it in your bathtub and stuff like that.